if you're not already overcome with excitement about 2016, you will be when you see these cinematic teasers.
A fellow named Benedict Cumberbatch who's playing Doctor Strange.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated movies of 2016.
Let go of your fear now. And trust in me.
For this list, we've looked at every movie due for release in 2016, irrespective of genre, and ranked the ones set to be most awesome.
I remembered something! That's not possible, is it?
Number 10, the untitled fifth Bourne film.
I hear you're still looking for me.
As yet untitled, but hotly anticipated, the fifth installment in the Bourne franchise signals a return to the series' roots.
You came to us. You volunteered.
Matt Damon will reprise his role as Jason Bourne, and Julia Stiles is back as Nikki Parsons, with Tommy Lee Jones, Alicia Vikander, and Vincent Cassel all making debuts into the canon.
Done to death, I know, but not like this.
Billed as a sequel to The Bourne Ultimatum, the fifth Bourne is directed by Paul Greengrass, the man in the chair for 2 of the previous 4 films. Expect the very definition of an action thriller.
Where are you now?
I'm sitting in my office.
I doubt that.
And why would you doubt that?
If you were in your office right now, we'd be having this conversation face to face.
Number 9, X-Men Apocalypse.
I've been called many things over many lifetimes. Ra, Krishna, Yahweh.
The title may point to an end of days for everybody's favorite crop of mutant characters, but 2016's X-Men installment will actually serve as an introduction for a new face. And let's just say his intentions are rather destructive. Apocalypse is the first and most powerful mutant. He's worshipped as a god, and he's about to be awakened after thousands of years. And he isn't happy with the world he wakes up to. Oscar Isaac will debut as the deadly superhuman, in among an already established, out-of-this-world ensemble cast.
Everything they've built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
Number 8, Ghostbusters.
Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
The original Ghostbusters was one of the most popular movies of the 80s. The 1989 sequel may have fallen comparatively short, but after over 25 years without even a sniff of slime, the 2016 series reboot has got everyone talking, not least because of the cast list.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones take lead roles for a film that will prove that girls can bust ghosts too.
This chick is toast!
Macho Man Chris Hemsworth is also set to play a receptionist, and there are cameos for original cast members and Ozzy Osbourne.
And the nightmare continues.
Who you gonna call?
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! Number 7, Silence.
So I think everyone felt like, wow, we're really part of something that has been a long time coming.
A film finally emerged out of development hell. Silence spent an age on Martin Scorsese's proverbial back burner.
And that's very interesting to work with.
Some reports say the director first got involved with the film as far back as the late 90s, with it edging especially close to production at the end of the noughties. Scorsese filmed Shutter Island, Hugo, and The Wolf of Wall Street first, though, leaving Silence suspended until 2016.
But that's the style. That's the elegance in the work and in the inspiration and the intention of the filmmaker.
Starring Andrew Garfield, the film follows Jesuit priests traveling to Japan to teach Christianity.
Because if I think about the fact that he's been wanting to make this with all these different actors over the course of the last whatever, I'll lose my mind.
A multicultural, much-anticipated movie. We're just glad to see it. Finally.
He's created something really unique here.
Number 6. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Come on, Tom. Let's finish this the way we started. Together.
Ever since Part 2 of the Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter fans have been aching, asking, and hoping for another helping of witchcraft and wizardry.
Feels strange to be going home, doesn't it? I'm not going home. Not really.
In 2016, they'll get it. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them will provide a unique perspective on the magical world, taking a well-known textbook from the original series and exploring the past life of its author, Newt Scamander. Eddie Redmayne will star in a movie that will send the sorcery across the Atlantic and into 1920s America. Number 5. Suicide Squad.
It's taking some work, but I finally have them.
If you like superhero movies, but you like the supervillain best of all, and especially if you like rooting for the one you really shouldn't, then Suicide Squad is exactly what you need.
They're bad guys. Exactly. And if anything goes wrong, we blame them. We have built-in deniability.
An ensemble cast stars as the darkest names in DC Comics. From Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, to Will Smith's Deadshot, to Jared Leto's new-look Joker, they're all here.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you.
It's the bad side of justice, but the best side of cinema. The trailer had the moviegoer manic with excitement. When the actual film drops, expect appropriately crazy levels of hype.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Number 4. Deadpool.
And please don't make the supersuit green or animated.
A character that has appeared in the X-Men series before now.
Stuck in an elevator with 5 guys on a high-protein diet. Oh, word. Dreams really do come true.
Just shut it.
In 2016, Ryan Reynolds gets behind the mask for a Deadpool feature-length that's been long in the making. Initial proposals for Wade Wilson to be given the big screen treatment were first tabled in 2000.
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed.
16 years later, the black and red badass is finally here, and he's got a sick sense of humor.
You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Thank you.
We're counting down the days for this one, if only for the inevitably brilliant character quotes and the tight-fitting fancy dress opportunities.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
Number 3. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Few films were more hotly anticipated in 2015 than Star Wars The Force Awakens. So anything subtitled A Star Wars Story is gonna get us going.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
Rogue One isn't Episode 8 of the Central Saga. Keep May 2017 circled for that one. But the first of a series of standalone films from the Star Wars universe. Chronologically, it'll sit between Episodes 3 and 4, centering on an ultra-risky mission to steal plans for the Death Star.
Several transmissions were beamed to the ship by rebel spies. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
The anticipation's enough to light anybody's saber.
The dark side.
Number 2. Captain America: Civil War.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
Any Marvel movie is eagerly awaited, but hype for the third installment to the Captain America trilogy is unprecedented. In truth, Civil War isn't that far away from an all-out Avengers movie. Such is the strength of its superhero cast.
What do?
We fight.
Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man are all set to feature, alongside and against Cap, plus many, many more.
You know what's about to happen. Do you really want to punch your way out of this?
This movie also sees Spider-Man added to the roster. But Chris Evans' All-American hero is sure to steal this show, shield in hand as he does so.
But he's my friend. So was I.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
It's always good to reacquaint yourself with the source material. But at the same time, we've tried to create something new and something, that's fresh. Star Trek was always about moving forwards.
We worked backwards from
the title.
We should make a movie called Sausage Party.
Well,
what would it be?
We would always joke, because in press they always ask us, what are you doing next? And it became a joke that we would all say, oh, we're doing a movie called Sausage Party.
If God exists, then why did he make ugly people?
For orcs, there is no other life but wars. No, but with the humans' help, there could be.
Number 1, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Take 2 of the biggest, best, most recognizable heroes in cinematic history and put them in the same blockbuster movie.
Black and blue. God versus man. Day versus night.
It's a simple idea and a seriously brilliant brainwave.
Boys, Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
In March, Henry Cavill's Man of Steel meets Ben Affleck's Dark Knight for the showdown to end all showdowns.
Maybe it's Gotham City and me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
We know their histories, we know their stories. It simply doesn't get any bigger than this. Fanboys and superhero lovers, place your bets.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
Do you agree with our list?
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Which film are you counting down the days for?
Motherfucker!
For more top 10s you can't wait to watch published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Know what they say about the crazy ones?
Huh? If I don't